Hi everyone, Kirk here with Kirk's Motorrad shop in Crystal Lake, Illinois, bringing you, well, a different bike. As some of you know, I recently sold my 99 K1200 LT, and I used that money and some other money to purchase a different bike. Now, why did I purchase a different bike? Why did I go away from the LT? Well, believe me, I am not going away from the LT, guys. Okay, just put that in your mind at ease right now. I'm not going away from the LT. I love the LT. It is truly one of my absolute favorite BMWs, and it always will be. It has a very special place in my heart. But the reason that I got a newer model, this is the GTL, it's a 2018 K1600GTL. The reason I got it is because I would like to bring some more content to the channel. I've put out some videos before on the K1600 models. I've put them out on other models, but having my own bike, I'm a little bit more, I guess, at ease when I create videos. You know, because there's not a time crunch for me to get the job done. So I can bring you videos like the valve adjustment or the valve you know, inspection, things like that as they come along. I can show, you know, different farkles that I might put on the bike. I might, you know, I can bring content maybe for the windshields, because this one has the OE windshield on it, and you guys out there that know these K1600s maybe own one. The windshields are never all that great, and this one's not really an exception. A little bit of story behind this bike. So I purchased this up in Wisconsin. I live in northern Illinois, and I purchased it in Big Bend, Wisconsin at Road Track and Trail. I dealt with a salesman there named Cameron. Absolutely an excellent salesman. He did a great job, no pressure whatsoever, and really was very accommodating to me with some of the things that I was demanding. And one of the things that I was demanding was that they not touch this bike, that literally nobody got their fingers in it, and no other mechanics worked on it. So they received this bike, I think maybe from an auction service or something, and you know, they brought it in, they posted it on their website, literally did nothing to it. I don't even think they put gas in it. They had nothing. They just simply snapped some pictures. They probably cleaned it, took some pictures, put it on their website, and I was the one. I saw this thing and I was like, I'm going up there right away to go get it, or at least look at it. And so I did. I went and looked at it, and you know, took it for a very short ride. I put it on my code reader. I had that with me, and I you know, just checked it out to make sure that there wasn't anything glaring. I didn't really expect there to be, and I was really insistent that they would not be putting it through their service department. I didn't want an oil change. I didn't want a tire. No battery, nothing. So this is a 2018. It's still got the original battery in it. I think it has almost the original oil in it. This bike only has 6,600 miles on it, and it came from Alaska. So it's been a long way. I don't know what the situation was in Alaska that caused the original owner to wind up selling it to, whether it was an auction house or whatever. Maybe he just traded it in, and the dealership where they traded it into, you know, pushed it off into an auction. Anyways, it wound up with me. So right here in Illinois, and I am going to be creating some videos on this bike. I'm just really, really excited about it. It rides beautiful, of course. It's a brand new bike, really. You know, you think about it, it's a 2018. And some of the things that I've already noticed. Now, I genuinely don't know. I know a lot about the K1600s because I've serviced a tremendous amount of them, but I don't have a lot of experience with, you know, putting farkles on it, putting different, you know, things on it, changing things like the seat, all that stuff. I don't have any ride experience, you know, like long ride. I take bikes for test rides all the time. You know, I've taken the GTs, the GTLs, the K1600Bs, all of those. I've, you know, had to take them on test rides when I work on them here in my shop, and you know, have love for all of them. They all have their unique characteristics. But the reason I chose the GTL is, one, I do take my wife with me, and And the K1600 GT, yeah, of course you can ride a passenger on it, but it's really made more for a solo rider, as well as the K1600B. That is a beautiful bike. B is for beautiful. It really is a nice bike. I like that seating position, the kind of the comfort, the ease of it. But again, I take my wife for rides sometimes, and this is a little knock against the K1600B. Many of them only go up to like 99 or 100 miles an hour, and I can't have that. I can't have that. It's not me. I don't drive always over 100 miles an hour, but you know, there's just something about having the option to be able to go that fast. Just saying. This one does. You know. So, anyways, up there at Road Track and Trail, again, they did a great job. Guys, do check out their website, man. They've got over 500 bikes. They might have your next bike right there, and they ship and they do all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, have a look at them. They did not touch this bike. They didn't even check the air pressure. I noticed on the way home from that dealership that the bike was a little bit squirrely. I'm like, oh man, there must be something going on. So I rolled in the, you know, it's got the little TPMS sensors in there, and I could see it in the dash. Yeah, it was 32 in the front. It's supposed to be 42, and 33 in the rear. Again, 42. So I didn't bother to check. I figured, you know what, I'll just get it home. It needs a front tire really bad. The front tire is wore out. It's actually a mismatched tire, so they must have got a flat or something and put some garbage tire on it at the, or it had a garbage tire in the back. Who knows? It has a Bridgestone up in the front, some BT, I don't know, 022 or something. I can't remember the number. And then it's got a Metzler tire in the rear. So I purchased a new Metzler tire for the front, because the rear tire is actually brand new. Front tire wore out. But I haven't even checked over this bike. I haven't looked at it yet. It does have one scratch in it, which of course everybody can see. That I'm gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Probably put a decal of some kind on it. And yeah, I just wanted to just introduce this bike to you guys. So this is a 2018. It's in this beautiful metallic gray, and it is it's got 6,600 miles on it as of the making of this video. Won't be for long, I can tell you that, because I'm going to do my services on it and take it out and ride the thing. I got to get some miles on this thing. But let's do just a very quick walk around on this, and yeah, then we'll get on to a different video. Just going to give you a quick brief walk around some of the things that I have seen. It's got the OE windshield on, which I mentioned. I'm not going to keep that. I think that's going to go away. Of course, the brakes are like brand new. It's only, again, low miles. It's really just stock. There's nothing on here that has been farkled. There's not anything on here that's aftermarket that I can see. It just has everything. Maybe this right here. Maybe, you know, somebody... All right, there's something different. So that looks like a seat heater thing, which hey, that's cool. I like that. And it's got a battery charger on there. That's cool too. So side bag here, it's in great shape. You guys have probably seen these before. I do like that they changed the design of the tail pieces here. They got the black pieces on there instead of those silver ones. It just looks a little tougher, I guess. Sounds the same. You can see the tire here. It's a nice brand new tire. So I got the matching tire for that. I'll try them out, and I'll probably make a video of what I think about that tire. And yeah, there's the top case, and there is the one scratch. It's a pretty good scratch. So it looks like it did say in the shop notes that this thing got damaged in the shipping. So it must have come over on, you know, a truck or something, and it must have beat and banged against something, because it's kind of dented in here. I don't know if this is a crack. Not really sure what's going on there. And then they put some kind of a touch-up paint on here, and it's really, really rough. I mean, it looks like crap. Whoever did that, shame on them. They should have at least tried with a better color. So anyways, I think I'm going to maybe sand that area down and then put some kind of a, you know, swept decal on here. maybe similar to what you see on a GT or something like that. And you know, some of the design changes are kind of cool. They on the early models, they got kind of a gap here. They closed that up. I do like the more swept look of the front of this. And yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm excited to have it. Kind of renews my interest in riding a little bit more, and I'm ready to get to work on this thing and do some services. The first thing I'm going to be doing, that's while it's in here on the lift, I'm going to do an oil change. Again, with 6,000 miles on it, just over, it probably had the original service at 600 and then the oil change, and it's still having the 6,000 mile oil in it, I bet. So that's going out of here. I'm going to change the final drive lube on here, and of course pump up these tires. And I'm also going to make a video, because this is an 18, so it's been some years. I'm going to make a video on flushing, how to flush the clutch. And that is going to be with the mineral oil, and it's going to pertain to really all the years that that they use the mineral oil and on these 1600s. And I'm going to do a brake flush too. So that's going to be the annual service. And hey guys, real brief, if you want your bike serviced here, just contact me at kirksmotorrad.com, or you can reach out to me on my new email. Okay, I've got a new email, and it goes to Kirk's Motorrad. It is Kirk at kirksmotorrad.com. So don't be afraid to reach out and schedule a service. Many services I can do, especially the annual service, while you wait. It takes a couple of hours, and there is a very nearby town right here in Crystal Lake. You can take my cool little scooter uptown if you want. Go cruise around, go have some breakfast, go have a cup of coffee, whatever, while you wait, and I can get your bike done real quick. And you know, that pertains to pretty much any of them except for the really old vintage ones. I don't have parts for those, like 95 and later. But if you know, if you want your K-bike serviced here at Kirk's Motorrad, please let me know, and we'll get you on the schedule. Even if you're just passing through, you know, if you want to stop in and say hi, reach out to me. Guys, I'm available, and be happy to see you. Be happy to have you here. All right, that's it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you very soon on the next one. Take care, guys.